What is the one piece of data that can unlock your entire identity? For an American, it is 9 digits, your social security number. It is the key to your financial life, your credit, your very self. Now, imagine that key was copied, taken from a government vault, and handed to political operatives. According to a whistleblower and a subsequent Department of Justice admission, that is exactly what happened. This isn't a hack, it was a handover, and the consequences are only beginning to surface. The timeline is a classic study in concealment and coerced truth. A whistleblower sounded the alarm. Individuals within a group known as Dodge, young, inexperienced but powerfully connected, had accessed immense volumes of social security data and placed it on an insecure, third-party server. The DOJ initially dismissed the claim. Then, in what was termed a stunning filing, they confessed to a federal court. Not only was the data accessed improperly, but it was also provided under contract to an external advocacy group. A group whose core mission was to promote the debunked claim that the 2020 election was stolen. The data, the master key to American identity, was transferred to an entity dedicated to a political narrative universally dismissed by experts. The purpose? Unknown. The extent of the data transferred? Also unknown. How does this happen? The mechanism is a failure of boundaries. Doge is described as a quasi-independent cadre of political loyalists placed within the government. Their mandate was not stewardship, but advancement of a cause. The two individuals were referred for internal review for violating the Hatch Act, a law meant to separate official duty from political campaigning. But in the shadow of a potential historic data breach, a Hatch Act referral is akin to a parking ticket for a bank heist. This was not an external attack by China or Russia. It was an internal diversion. The most sensitive data was not stolen by a foreign spy, but willingly routed by insiders to a domestic political battlefield. The implications are dual-layered, both personal and political. For the individual, this data can fuel identity theft on an industrial scale. It is the ultimate tool for financial ruin. For the Republic, it provides raw material to fabricate evidence of election fraud, to undermine trust in the democratic system itself. This data isn't just about the past, it's ammunition for future conflicts. It can be used to build false cases, to challenge results, to muddy the waters in elections to come. The breach is a wound in the system that may bleed for years. And yet, in an era of perpetual scandal, will this catastrophe even be seen? Or will it be drowned out by the next crisis? One member of Congress called it the biggest data breach in the country's history. But will history remember? The most haunting questions remain unanswered. What specific data was taken? Where is it now? Who has it? The DOJ's candor extends only to admitting the transfer, not to tracking the consequences. Who guards the guardians? DHU investigations. When data becomes a weapon.